Hello, my name is Joel Robinson from Spokane, Washington. Dr. Gentry, my question to you is this. It seems to me that if John wrote the book of Revelation about 20 years after the fall of Jerusalem, then your whole argument would fall to pieces. Now, the great church father Irenaeus stated that John actually wrote the book 20 years after the fall of Jerusalem, which would be around 90 AD during the reign of Domitian. Now, how do you explain that?
Okay, this is a first order question that always comes up in the context of discussion of the book of Revelation. True, the book had to be written prior to AD 70. True, the early church father Irenaeus made a statement that very often is suggested to undermine that notion. Let me just read his statement and explain some problems with it. Remember, Irenaeus lived in AD, or wrote in AD 175 to 180, sometime in that time frame. Irenaeus, in his Against Heresies, says this: "We will not, however, incur the risk of pronouncing positively as to the name of Antichrist. For if it were necessary that his name should be distinctly revealed in the present time, it would have been announced by him who beheld the apocalyptic vision. For that was seen no long time since, but almost in our day, towards the end of Domitian's reign." Now, this statement that was seen almost in our day, at the end of Domitian's reign, is thought to refer to the book of Revelation itself when it was written. However, Irenaeus' statement is grammatically ambiguous. It can be interpreted to mean either that John was seen almost in our day, or it can mean that John saw the revelation almost in our day. Now, obviously, I would opt for the fact that John was seen almost in our day, and not that his revelation was seen or given in that day. The context seems to suggest this. For after all, what difference would it make when John received the book of Revelation? It still would be the same book, and it still would have the same question mark there: who is this 666? But if Irenaeus is saying John lived almost to our day, he could have told us, but he didn't, then that would make a significant statement, a significant observation regarding these events. Furthermore, Irenaeus could be mistaken. In his Against Heresies, he tells us that Jesus lived to be 50 years old and had a 15-year ministry. In his Heresies of the early church, he tells us this, and this very obviously is mistaken. No competent church historian would tell us this. So either Irenaeus was mistaken, or he was referring not to the writing of Revelation almost in our lifetime, but John's being seen and available to ask questions of almost in our lifetime. So I don't see the statement by Irenaeus as being at all hurtful to the early date for the book of Revelation.